Hello, 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 everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? How you guys feeling? Just getting everything set up here. Amazing. Okay, so today was a long day. We had 3 children in the house most of the day, and at that point it was like, all right, like we gotta just chill. We gotta have some time. But we all kind of went our separate ways, right? Mom sat, kids sat, dad sat. And as dad sat, dad was going through all of his blueprints, like screen grabs, all of my photos. And I had an epiphany that if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes, I think is the phrase. I've got one that's not really a safe, which is why I didn't focus on the date aspect, but it's a padlock. Padlock that's got an 8 in it. Everything else is a letter, and I had just come off of doing the gallery room with the paintings. So I was looking at words, and I was like, hold on a second. And I have it written here. I jotted down all the letters I tried. Pass, mass, sass, bass, bomb 8, BOM 8, mask, bask, task, all of the A's, mode, the 8, them, then, when, pads, wade, made, roam, rom 8, and soul. But I was like, 8 small dates. Okay. Let's see if there's an abbreviation for a month on there. So I was looking for like June, month, MAR, JAN, whatever. Turns out there is an MAY8. But also, while looking at my screenshots, I also remembered the CXET from the back of the cloister, the IIOO from Blackbridge Grotto, and the math worksheet from the what's it called? The math worksheet from the locker room. I just realized I had not put that on up. Let's pause real quick so we can pull. Nope, not that. Don't wanna pull that up. I'm gonna do that. So we're doing this for now. And there's a part of me that's like, I don't even want to go into the house until I go and try May 8 downstairs. Oh, here's a sleeping mask and some gems. Great. I did a good amount with the... Oh, we gotta go do this room first. This room does have to be done first, for sure. I had tried the puzzle. I guess we're gonna do the schoolhouse. We'll see if we can get that today, because we did add a classroom to our draft pool. So now we should be able to get to the 9th classroom to do our final exam. Oh, and I've got a sauna today. Look at that. I tried a bunch on the chessboard the other day. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of what went wrong there. Mostly because the things that I was trying weren't working, right? It's not that. The things I was trying were not working, which means that my theory about the color of chess pieces might be wrong. and I was only able to put the rook in one of the 4 corners. I know that the rook only goes in corner rooms. Like the rooms that can only show up like in the corners. Is it that one I need? So I come out there and I need to go here, right? Is it there that I need to go? I really can't see from down here. That's a shame. I think I come out there. We're gonna try it. But yeah, what I'm guessing here. Okay, so I need to go. I think it's that one. So yeah, 2 more. I was able to put the pawn multiple places. The only places that I've gotten a rook are in the corners of the house, right? Of the corners of the mansion. And I've gotten multiple of them before. I don't recall their color. I only jotted down, I think, the black pieces. If my memory is correct. I only jotted down black pieces. So I'm thinking that the color of the piece doesn't matter, but it actually does have to be drafted in the house, and then I can click on it wherever that piece lives. Yeah, that's that one. We're going to try May 8, folks. Hell yeah. Just marking that as correct on my Excel spreadsheet. Ooh, a treasure trove. +5 for each. Ooh, I like that. Neat. I knew we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in a dark trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal the site back up, the better for us all. Okay. Here's one. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to be relevant that May 8 went to room envelope 1. So I'm writing that down. May 8th. Okay. That's an easy way to be able to verify these. To begin, my name is Worth Loud. Alright? My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month, at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence. Yep, I think that's spelled right. But to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us, in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father's generations. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might be typically dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await your response. From your lordship, Mr. Worth Loud. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Okay? Alright, well, I'm content with that. I feel better about that. I also feel stupid, but I feel better about that. That was just the water levels, which is solved now. I still feel like I need to delete the repellent, or use the repellent on the archives. We are going to try and do the classrooms today, because I've got the 9th classroom available to me at the very least. I'm going to open that up, just because we're down here already. Yep. I have a key card too, so I can actually do a silly thing and go jump into the middle of the house for the first time. I've never done that before, but we can do it now. Just turning the rooms around. I forgot that I'd put the foundation back down. Okay. Right, don't need any of that. Nope. That was silly. There it is. Can I get underneath it? What happens? Nothing. Okay. Great. What's the paintings in here now? Paint. Pint A. It's very interesting to be in this room with nothing drafted in it. Alright, And we're locked. Alright. That makes sense. We're locked. Are you locked? You're not locked. Alright. I could do a dining room right away. You know what we're not going to take? We're not going to take the lunchbox. Because I like drafting the gymnasium. Let's take a classroom. Oh, I should probably have not eaten that just yet. Again, because I like taking the gymnasium. See? I like the workshop. I'm going to take it. Ooh, a lever. Not actually what I need today. I don't have the tomb, so it doesn't matter. Why did I do that? Yeah, I have the schoolhouse, not the tomb. So that doesn't matter. Alright. That one's locked. Alright. So that was a shame. But hey, we learned. We did something new. Because now I need to go, yes, back out the front. Out the secret smashed doors. To this area. Oh, Hazel just went live. Look at that. Security is not bad. I've got a key card. I can bump up all of the key card. Alright. Key card system. Set the security level too high. Confirm that. I mean, I'll change it to unlock just in case. I think I actually want to if I do this we're gonna skip that for now. Take a nook. It's okay with me. Do you want the chapel? Yeah, I do want the chapel because it's got a bishop in it. You have a knight. I should write these down because this... chapel. Chapel and Rumpus Room have a knight, bishop. Observatory is knight. I've never seen anything else with a knight. Corner rooms. Rook. Pawns are everywhere. I know bunk room has 2. Because I need pawn, king, and queen. Queen I'm not sure on. But the king is in the study? Or is it the office? Fuck. I don't know if it's the study or the office. Let's do the observatory, see if we can get some gems out of this. If not, we'll get a reroll. Oh, we're not at 50 yet. Florealis. Twins, slice, Diamondus minor. Clavis the key. Southern Cross. And apples. Great. See, there's a little knight buddy. There's the weight room. I like drafting the weight room. For 2 reasons. 1, this. 2, if I can draft it early, it's totally eradicated, it's not the right word, but trivialized by the dining room. And here we go. Experiment setup. I want doors or apples. Nope, none of this is what I want. I like this one. This is a solid one. But now I need to get a shovel. Can't do that. I'm gonna do parlor. There's a pawn in the parlor. The gems are in a box with two statements, and that itself is true. The gems are in the blue box. Okay, that might be true. The blue box is at least one true statement. That can be true, false, true. Ooh. Oh, I was like, what the hell? I got a trophy. I've done 40 parlor games. Great. That freaked me the hell out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the library might be a decent choice. I'm gonna do 5 because I believe this is the one that I skipped because I had to leave stream abruptly. Cloister Rina. Oh, but I've got the Florealis Borealis, so I'm gonna do that. One, two. Okay, cool. So like these guys, right? CXET. Those I realized because of the one from the locker room, realized that that was probably in relation to the secret precipice wall. I still have the blessing of the gardener, but I feel like I'm not getting a whole lot of whatchamacallits. Now I can eat apples freely. I do have one gem. I'm gonna redraw. We're gonna redraw. We're gonna redraw. There's a classroom for us. Grade 4 is geography. Okay. I don't have a gem, so I'm not going to do that one just yet. Oh, and I got 4 letters now. Look at that. Hey, Godfather Gus, thank you for the lurking work, my friend. How's your day? I know that you're lurking and working, but how has your day been, my friend? I haven't had a chance to chit-chat in a while. We're going to redraw right away. The study, I can confirm what this has. Because it's got black. That's the queen, right? I'm going to say it's queen. The small crown. What would the date be for here? Because I've tried the ones that make sense. Pulled off by Thursday. I did all the ones that lead up to the Thursday that we show up. Like the day before that Thursday, because we started on like 11:05, right? 11:07. 11:06. Clear. 11:05. Enter. 11:04. Enter. Clear. 11:05. We're gonna try that again. Enter. Clear. 1:04. Enter. Clear. 11:03. Enter. Clear. 11:02. Enter. Clear. 11:01. Enter. Clear. 1031. Enter. Clear. 1030. Enter. Clear. 1029. Enter. Clear. 1028. Enter. Clear. So it's not. So like those are all of the possible dates that this could have been written. That's the thought process that I have there. I don't have a sledgehammer, and I'm not using a key on that. Is D8 somehow a clue? Like, you know how that goes? I mean, that looks like it says a D8, but that's... I don't think that's a thing. Maybe. Mildly upsetting how things are going in here. Like, I accomplished the thing that I wanted to do today, so I'm not too worried about it, but mildly upsetting, you know? Because of the study, I can re-roll with gems. I'm gonna re-roll just naturally here. I took a workshop, which was silly. I'll take a storeroom though, because it has 2 gems in it. I'm already happy about this choice that I made. Storeroom has a pawn. Okay. I'm gonna go down to security. I haven't drafted a conference room yet, right? No, I have not. And I need trash? Yeah, so I need a shovel. Here's a core yard. This is great because I got the Florealis Borealis. Metal detector is pretty good. It's also what I need, but I need it for the tomb, and I don't have the tomb. Conservatory? Conservatory is the one that I know for a fact has a rook in it. Got a classroom. Let's see if we can go for broke on the conservatory. I can't. I am late printing Orange Bleed. I had a theory I had to test out. And I was right. I opened another envelope. And I got a new... It's a black print, actually. For the treasure trove? If I remember correctly. Earlier today, we watched Windfall's Kids for a bit. Conference room's not bad. Especially because it gives me 3. Oh, I should be redrawing in here to get the classrooms. That's right. So we had Windfall's Kids for 2 of them for the bulk of the day for like 6 hours, which was fun. It was an absolute blast. We had a great time with them. However, that meant that we didn't get much done, you know, just doing our thing today, right? So after they were all squared away and taken care of and you know, off on their merry way, that's when we... Yeah, it was dope. It was absolute blast. I forgot I had no gems. Son of a bitch. Okay, pantry gets me out. Pantry gets me out. It's all I care about. And so like after that, we went from having 1 kid to having 3, right? Like it's just a lot. So we were like, all right, let's just chill for a hot minute. I think I'm gonna go chapel here, actually, because I know that there's a bishop in here. So I wasn't able to... Oh, and it's just back down forever now. Interesting. Ooh, and a gem. Hell yeah. Very interesting. Okay. That's not a bad call, actually. Ooh, no, I need... Fuck. I can't drafting studio. I need the drafting studio so bad. Do I conference room here? I'll just get the conference room and be done with it. Alright, that's fine. Also, eagle-eyed viewers will notice that I started in the foundation today. So, thank you. I was very happy with that foundation spot. So, after the kids all left, like, the three of us just kind of went our separate ways. Addie chilled, Mom chilled, I chilled. And while I was chilling, I was looking at all of my blueprint screenshots. I was just like thinking and pontificating about all of the things, right? And I'd pulled up my blueprints painting. What's the word for it? The thing that they did in the Da Vinci Code, those guys. Where I have all the letters written out for all of the gallery paintings. And I saw the 8, and I was like, 8 small gates. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Well, that could be a date. Maybe it's like Jan 8, because there's an 8 on that little padlock. Maybe it's Jan 8. Maybe it's June 8. Maybe it's, APR. And I'm going through, and the only one that I could really spell was May 8. And I was like, motherfucker, it's got to be May 8. And I was right. But since we did like family, like Addie wanted Addie Daddy time and stuff like that. So like we did that until late. And I was like, I need to stream. Like I need to go play some blueprints because I need to test out this theory. And I was 100% correct. And I'm very, very proud of myself on that fact. But it meant that I got started super late. But that's why I was like, I need to do this no matter what. I need to go down and play some blueprints. There's a pawn in the den. I also wrote down bunk room because I know that there's 2 in there because it always struck me as weird that there were 2, but it's because it counts as double. So, also in the thinking, this happened in like cooldown from last night. Things weren't going where they should have been going, right? Like there's the chessboard we saw in the study that shows the queen on like the antechamber spot, and it wasn't triggering there. But there were some pieces, I think the pawn, that was triggering multiple places. Yes, what? Aurora. So, yeah, no. The queen showed up, and I was able to put the queen down, but it wasn't in the spot shown on that board. So I think that placement is a red herring. So, Aurora, how was your day? How are you feeling? Thank you for being here for this very late stream. But I was able to move the pawn to a couple different spots, right? And I know that the spots for the rook are in the 4 corners, and only the corner that I had a rook room drafted in, the top right, was showing up. So my gut is moving towards I have to put pieces where the pieces are, like pieces on the board in a corresponding spot to where I draft a room that has that piece. And I know there are bishops, chapel in the rumpus room. The only place I've seen a knight is the observatory. The rook is always in a corner room, which I don't have right now, which is a shame. The only one that I can remember is a conservatory. But I know it shows up only in rooms that show up in corners. Because I made note of, it's cute, because it's in the right spot. That was a working theory for a while. is that like the pieces would go in the right spot on the board, but then it wasn't. That didn't line up with anything. I'm writing down where the pawns are, and there's a queen in the study. I don't recall where the king is. I think it's the office, because I remember I can see it from a computer. There's a classroom. Show me potato classroom. And if we recall, I added a classroom from the drafting studio. So I can get to... Are you the one, like, reviewing performance? Oh, you're having your performance reviewed. Well, I hope it goes well for you. Knowing you, I have no doubt that your performance has been exemplary. Thank God for keys. Okay, so I think the office has a king in it. But since we're here, we're going to try to get that last classroom. You motherfuckers. I'm doing the courtyard because A, there might be a shovel in here, B, I got the Florealis Borealises, and I'm wondering if the native classroom, so to speak, is a rare room. So now I really want to get I got so excited to draft the workshop, y'all, and then I was like, well, I don't have the tomb, so it doesn't matter. I want to get the solarium. I've already drafted the weight room, which is why I was okay with eating my dinner. I'm going to go up so that I get the other one. Mount Holly gift shop's not bad. I think I might go bedroom for the sake of maybe having an item. Checking. Also gives me several steps. Okay, there's nothing in here for me. Oh, son of a bitch. This is upsetting. Oh. Yeah. Son of a bitch, dude. I got no keys. This is a key door as well. Son of a bitch. And I've increased the security so that I should have many doors with key card access. That's a bummer. You should just stop having opinions and get in line, peon. Never mind the fact that we wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. Stop having an opinion and get in line. Why did I do that? Anybody know? Anybody know why I did that one? God. Pool's not terrible. I think I'm going to go with the pool. I think he just dislikes how strongly I express my opinion at times, but the dumber the idea, the stronger my response to it. There have been some dumb ideas lately. Fair. I get that. Chat. What do we think here? Do we feel I'm going to get a better option than the pool? The better option than the pool would be the courtyard, which should be pretty common. There we go. There's my Florealis. Do I have a shovel? No, I don't have a shovel. Locked? Oh, thank you. Spend 1 gem. Ooh. Do those books represent the gems that I have? That's weird. I think I'll do the hallway. I was like, ooh, you know, something. It's a key. I know that there's a key. That's why I opened this room. Commissary is not bad, but it takes me to a dead end. I'm going to go for the commissary. Okay. Take the sledgehammer. Take the running shoes. I'll even take some sets of gems. I do want to grab my final classroom. I do. However, The issue that we're running into is I think that it's a rare room, and I was hoping to find a shovel in there so that I could go and dig piles. Yeah, I have books for the rerolls. It's interesting. Mother fucks. I want to do this because I've never drafted it from a bedroom since I upgraded the floor plan, the thing. I believe we can get it. My gut tells me it's a rare room. And I was looking for things that are going to influence the rare chance. Let's do the casino. Should get no money. There's money. Okay. It's like, are you kidding me? There's no money here? Locked. Son of a bitch. Wager 20. Let's see. Oh, you bastard. That was totally going to go in the 4 keys hole. I need a 9th classroom. The schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to the draft pool. I added a 9th from the drafting room, or whatever it's called. I don't even have a good place to knock out for the night. So disappointing. Yeah, so I added a 9th to the pool. I already marked that right. Yes, I did. Is there anything in here? I've never actually looked. That's not a thing. So now I should have access to a 9th classroom, but I think that 9th classroom is classified as rare in the drafting pool. So it's much less likely to come up. And I was hoping I'd be able to force it with a solarium. Thank you. Which I did get once in this run, and I avoided it. I was like, nope. Was it? Someone clip that for me and tell me that I'm an idiot. Oh my god. It's like it was yesterday. What was yesterday? I think I just got excited at the fact that there was a decent room there. That sucks. Alright, I don't have anything to do or go or place to be. Let's go down to the precipice at least. Oh, I didn't have the gems to draft it. Okay. That would make sense. But if it was where the hallway is, I should have. Because I drafted that from the courtyard, so I should have had the 1 gem to draft it. Unless it was more expensive because it was the other one. I don't know. Yes, Aurora, I'm the worst. No, if it was where the hallway was, then I definitely had a gem because the courtyard was where I was drafting from, and I have Florealis Borealis. It's irritating. Thank you. We're going to test this theory. Test this theory on rock and roll. Test this theory. And I think I have some insight into this, but no answers yet. Okay, where's... Observatory is A2. Alright. Chappelle is ABCD3. Okay. Nook has a... No, Nook doesn't. But the... Queen is in the study, which is what, C5? C5. I've got a bunch of pawns, yeah. There's one. I think I'm right. Den, storeroom. Yep. Okay, so I also just need to draft a conservatory, and then there's going to be some other bullshit puzzle. But it's fine. Is there a rook in the nook? And I've just missed it this whole time? Yeah, which is why I thought it was so disappointing that there's no nook and there's no rook in the nook. I don't think this is going to go anywhere because I think I need the office for it. I'm just double checking that I'm not insane. Nope, okay. But that checks out. That's fantastic. I'm so mad at myself for missing that. Is there any place that I need to go to bed? I've got a parlor. I don't have a break room. Call it a day. Let's do another day. Another day, another dollar. So we need the office, the study, the nook, in the observatory. In the chapel. Tomb. Okay. So we've got the tomb. So now I need a workshop. And, because like those can be lit. There's a bunch in here that can be lit. Neat. Good job, Day 9. If only you lived up to your name. I mean, Day 18 getting into room 46 is pretty, like, I'm pretty proud of that, personally. I need the magnifying glass and the metal detector. Go for the parlor. So, not anytime soon. The gems are in a box with most words. So that could be true and false. We're just gonna open the one that says this box has gems. Alright, great. Alright, we got a workshop. Good start, and we've got amazing. A metal detector in the workshop. Hell yes. Pantry? Do I do the solarium? Try to force rarer rooms? Let's definitely fucking land a magnifying glass. A shovel! I needed you last time. Where were you? Solarium has a pawn in it. I mean, we can't this time. So mad at myself, dude. Conference room's not bad. It does, actually. That's a good call out. Observatory? We've got our knight. a dining room. Not picking up that lunchbox yet. God, am I gonna screw myself again today? Am I just gonna be so excited about like solving things that the game's gonna be like, nah. Goodbye. Oh, dead end room. Alright. We can nook. Get a commissary. Magnifying glass? Yes! God bless. Okay. I mean, also. Like, is there a hidden chess piece back there that I've just missed the whole time? No? Okay. Pawn in here. Gymnasium. Pretty good get. I clicked on you. Happy to place that order. Car keys. All right. I want to draft that, so I fill it out, but I don't want to do that right now. I guess it doesn't matter if I dead end in here, actually. But it's okay. One coin. It absolutely matters because I don't have a key card. Oh, interesting. It shows me the lockpick. Foyer is pretty good, actually. Because I also feel like there's a thing with this. Does that count as a queen? Oh, and the Baron is a liar or something? Find some trash while digging, gain one. None of these are great. Especially because I've got most of the shops. Oh no, I've only got one shop. Do a shovel, though. Each time you find trash, gain 1 or add a small chest. Which one do you think would be better? It's kind of the question here. Which one do we do? The one random or the add a small chest? I feel like this has the added benefit that I don't have to go back to the front room to do it, but this could be much more lucrative. They are. Agreed. What are you, a locked door? Alright, cool. Cloister that I can't draft. Pretty nice. Pump room sometimes has dirt, right? That's a key, that's a lever. Great. Oh, I was like, what is going on there? Okay, thanks. Can do storm. I think I'd rather save the gems at the moment and also give myself a way into the antechamber. I do have the running shoes, which is nice. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I just need to let's see what this door is. We'll do that. We'll set it. We'll forget it. Because I actually can't do anything with it at this point. So, let's pray for some good gym shoe action. Thank you for the gym shoes. I was getting real greedy. I got real greedy there, and I had to stop myself. Come on, gym shoes. Give me something good. Thank you. I know. Thank God. Like, it shouldn't matter at this point. I should be fine. But, like, good God. I got greedy. Okay. Upgrade disc. A bunch of dice. Yep. Over in the Blackbridge Grotto, I can use an upgrade disc. Those aren't, yeah, that's what I thought. If you see any torches, scream out as well. If you yell loud enough, I will hear you all the way over here. Ooh, what are you? No? Okay, no, nothing. Is this my mother's pretend grave? The wall has bombable. Yes, absolutely it does. Oh, Jesus. That's going to be me pen and paper figuring it out. Okay, that rotates everything one. Oh, purple here, yeah? Yeah. No, I want you. There we go. But yeah, that's going to be pen and paper. I almost looked around and pressed a push to talk key when I was going to talk. Because this is written in Arajan, right? Like, because we see forget, Ulheed. I think heed is like past tense. Hugh Sinclair Lou. Never I is like it, but yeah, that's in Arajan, and I can absolutely translate that. It'll just take me time with pen and paper. There's another one that is like feels like I should be able to bomb or hammer it, and I don't think I can. No. But hey, I got 2 more allowance out of that. That was nice. Nothing. Yeah. This game is not messing around. Are you a thing? No. No, you're not. Wish that was skippable, and it's not. It's fine. This skull has always seemed a little out of place for me, but it's okay. Yeah, most people just are no longer taught to read cursive, which is like, I'm sure that they're taught to like decipher it and figure it out. Let's go. Ooh. I'm sure that there's a lesson or two that's like, hey, this is what the letters are for the sake of understanding old documents. But as far as like actually getting a grade in your handwriting, no. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of our first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent further delays, Thomas and Claire has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in a fashionable style. Okay. I'm not sure they're even being taught how to read it, or if it is, I doubt it sinks in. Yeah, for sure. Kids these days can't even read an analog clock, even if that is still being taught or not. So there are still analog clocks in. Oh, got it. Interesting. So that leaves consistent access to that. I don't have anything, right? I've got like... No, I got nothing. That's fine. Again, huge bit of meta progress. I'm happy with that. Can I get up from here? Can I call this down? I can't. That's very interesting to me. Neat. Okay. Even display clocks like phones can... Yes, right? You would think that they would have the opportunity, but also you can just ask the G or the A, and they will tell you what time it is, so nothing matters. Oh, right, there's no map here. That goes to the reservoir. I don't have a key card, so that doesn't matter, right? I need to go use that upgrade disc. I think save icons will be forever the floppy disk, just because they are, like, that's ingrained into us socially now, you know? Like, that's just what they look like. Yeah, they don't even know. Analog clock for your phone, but I guess it's exclusive. But yep, I think that would be correct. Wait, let me... So there's this guy. I think that's part of the puzzle. Wait till I upgrade the disc. Ooh, a nook. Most people don't know the origin of pause symbol. It is just the pause symbol. Even to me, it's just the pause symbol. I don't remember what that is. I'm going to do the double key nook. Deathosh! It'd be funny if it changed to an M.2 spinning around. Bacon and eggs is food, but I think I care more about the better nook than the breakfast nook. I really don't care about the reading nook. But the nook with 2 keys, I feel like is the way to go. This could reliably... Doing well. How are you, buddy? Thank you. Sorry, yes, we were in the middle of a icon conversation. Bacon and eggs, I think, would reliably give me access to the morning room, but I don't know that I care about the morning room that much. I'm gonna go with this. How are you, Deathosh? How was your day? How are you feeling? Okay, Orange Bleat. I upgraded the thing. You can go to bed. Goodbye. Love you, buddy. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here on an unscheduled late night ridiculous stream. Oh, neat. The pause symbol originated from the caesura from musical notation. You learn something new every day. Do I risk going up to the solarium to see if there's a shovel spot in there? Maybe get a turnip? I'm not even gonna make it. Oh, there is a shovel spot and I already opened it. God bless. Have a wonderful evening, Orange Bleat. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I solved everything that I know of in the tomb. Amateur lockpick and gems. So we are looking for... So far this day, this set of runs has been fantastic. Let's go out that door. We opened a lock, which is great. I guess we'll do shrine. I don't think I've ever seen something in the shrine. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna do shrine there. And our only direct goal, besides like drafting new floor plans, we want the drafting studio, or whatever it is. Whatever it's called. Early dining room, do we want that? I don't think so. Okay. We want... I'll take in a... Ooh, do I want the lab early, actually? Let's see what experiments we can set up. I like that. Or I could force a lot of that. So now our goal is to get the archive. That's what it's called. Our goal is to draft the archive. Great. I will do the mailroom, though. Money. Honestly, it's one of the best parts of no contact delivery is the upgrade, because now we can get a package and order a package in the same day. I like a nook, but we still got a direction to go that way. We didn't have one to go here. Commissary it is. We have enough money that this is not actually a terrible idea. I'm definitely going to buy that. Definitely going to buy that. Definitely going to buy that. Do I want to spend another $15? It's fine. I didn't buy all of them, I know. Boiler room, great. Since I spent one, let me go buy one. Do I have a shovel? I have a sledgehammer, great. Exactly what I need to solve the puzzles. Come on, Archivase. Show me an Archivase. It's not. Ugh. I don't really want to give myself another dead end room, but I need the night. Florealis. Yes. Cool. Archivase. Let's go drop some power into that room. If I do the weight room now, that's actually not bad. Of course, I'm getting things that I like genuinely actually want for the sake of... Yeah, it's a shame. Keycard system settings, set security level. I'm gonna go low. Change the offline mode to unlocked. Back. Perfect. Son of a bitch. But I'll take the fucking key. Hey. Ooh. Attic? Cloister. I got me a Florealis Borealis, which is fantastic. Still don't have that. Can't make her move her arm, which is a shame. What do we got for an archive plan here? In Gymnasium. Patio. I'm going to do that because it expands my luck. It would be great to have a shovel, but it's okay. Ooh. I lost my sledgehammer, but I got a safe deposit box key. Okay. And I think that's every time, whenever you enter this room. Whenever you enter this room. Okay. Wait a minute, that's not. That's important. I know that's important. That's a shard of a sigil. Ooh, upgrade disc. Interesting. So is that white? Okay, I'm drawing this symbol down. White. There we go. I knew I was like real close. Amazing. Okay. So I can go Archivade here. That goes down. I really don't want to lose the things I have. Going over to security real quick, because I just want to use the upgrade disc. Like, let's just get that done with. because this is great meta progress. Oh, I can re-upgrade the spare green room. Oh, neat. Okay. Spare terrace is great, actually. Because this is a pretty common room. And a free cloister would be fucking choice. I'm gonna go spare terrace. Because terrace is a dead-end room, so I don't really want to draft the terrace. But if terrace went all the way through... Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go workshop here. Not what I wanted out of the workshop. I wanted a magnifying glass, but that's okay. Conservatory. Do I want the conservatory? Yeah, I do, actually. And I lost my damn Florealis. Florealis. All of those I actually really like as commonplace rooms. Upsetting. Not the special key I wanted. I can get a key card in here. That's typically what I like to grab. Alright. Well, if this run ends this early, I guess I'm going to do another one. But we got a bunch of new letters to read. Oh shit, we can also do this. Because I guarantee... Yep, let's go. Radiation monitor. Show me 12. 17. Let's go. Whew. Small part. Okay, this one's new. This is the last one we've read. You still defend the 46th room. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I have never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed, or why they were moved to save one which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. If there were a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully it will serve as the first illuminating step towards finding out why. Great. Wish I had a magnifying glass, because that's important. Hey, Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk Darren and myself. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear that after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience I've found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you're attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there's even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in conjunction with the security settings. Simon, following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with the corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that's currently only utilized outside the house in locations on the grounds. Apple Orchard Hovel, Schoolhouse, and Gem Cavern. Just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with the desired result, but I rarely understand exactly how it is I get there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak to the technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll add that material in a separate sheet I'll include with this letter. As always, hope this helps you. Randolph. If 5 out of the 6 indicators or lights are all the same color, pressing the 6th indicator light will always sync it up to the other 5. If all 6 lights are green, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a blue indicator. If all 6 lights are purple, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a white indicator. Pressing a blue indicator will turn off and flip both its neighbors to blue unless one of those neighbors is red. Okay? Greetings, Simon. Hope all is going well on the estate. I was discussing my communications with you with another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested I disclose to you the location of the drafting standard issues she's personally found on the estate. Issue 1 in the dormitory. I don't know that I've seen the dormitory. Issue 2 in the drafting studio. Issue 3 in the library. Issue 4 and 5 in the bookshop. The above list is according to her, so I can't personally vouch that these are accurate. Okay? Simon, if I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff, perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Mrs. Anne Babbage, my house manager and my boss. Kirk Darren, head of security. Randolph Moore, lead lab tech, network admin, humble author of these letters. Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant and helpful sidekick. Chef de camp, head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals. Hartley Ruota, the Baron's personal valet, who is retiring. Christoph, the chauffeur. Robert Nagula, the new groundskeeper. There are a handful of other names among the various live-out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, thought it best to omit them for this cursory introduction. Alright. It's a real shame that I'm, already out of steps. Gym shoes? Gym shoes? Come on, gym shoes? Gym shoes? Anyone? Gym shoes? Nope. Gym shoes? Son of a bitch. Gym shoes? Son of a bitch. Oh my god. I wonder how many letters there are. One more day. Last day. Last day of the night. Now I kind of want to get another really good, I know if Lizzie watches this VOD, she's going to yell at me about the fact that I keep drawing the weight room. Sleeping mess, gems, and keys. Pretty great. Okay. schoolroom is the only thing that's like, we need that to progress. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess I can go root cellar. Especially because I'm so green room happy. Sinclair and Epson. Now we need a shovel. This is a little irritating. I'm gonna go to the nook and see if I see... There is a rook. There's a rook in the nook. Look at that. Never committed that to memory. I'm gonna go observatory. Magnifying glass. Chappelle it is. Wow, they really aren't messing around with these dirt spots. Just everywhere. Show me a shovel. Shovel? Nope. Isn't this the same shop I had last time? I'm gonna buy them. It's okay. Oh, okay. Still missing a shop. That's what it is. Missing one shop and I don't know how to get it. There's also this little guy. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. West Wing Hall. So I want the garage here. Garage will give me some keys. Let's get some rerolls. Some rerolls, a gem, and 5 steps. This is a pretty good get. Trophy room. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the trophies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the trophies left to get. Son of a bitch. But it is looking nice. Two rare items, and I lose one of my items. Jeez. Yeah. I got the repellent. Ooh. Hello. The next minute. Alright, let's go. Security. Ooh. Shovel. Treasure trove. Let's go. Whew. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll use... The green memories you find in this room will always be true. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Oh, hey, a knight. Interesting. Oh, I drafted the classroom. Neat. Like, it did do what it says on the tin. I get $5 extra every time I go into this room. Or every time I draft that room. Now I need to find the Archives. The Archives. Archives, it needs to be repelled. Because I believe that's a thing that needs to actually happen. I think I'm okay with a foyer here. Any dirt spots? No. I feel like something is wrong with the Thomas Sinclair guy, but it's okay. Pebbles. Great. Have I gotten a lab yet? No, I have not. So I should probably stop just digging until I get a lab. I don't have a vault key. I'll take the dining room. It doesn't help me get into the antechamber, but that's okay. It's not terrible. Archives. Perfect. Don't care. I am repelling the Archives. Wild. That's just it. Okay. We'll see if that helped. Did I get my coin? Yeah, I got my coin. Great. I just did it so fast. So that's A, B, 1, 2, 3, B6. B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the classroom. And I have no keys. I have some shoes. And that requires a showroom. Yeah. A showroom, folks. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Do I have anything? I have the treasure map. Time to start digging. $40? $40. So I don't want to lose my shovel. That would be bad. Can I use the magnifying glass on these? I don't think I've ever looked. I can. What? Ridiculous. What a ridiculous and definitely useless thing. What do I need here? I was going to experiment. I was going to try to draw up an experiment. One gem, okay. Remote terminal access. We're going to go with the lab, yes. Okay. Sure. Now I'm never going to find trash again. Yeah, we're going to go downstairs. No, that's not where I need to go. I mean, I guess while I'm down here, I might as well do that, but This is not where I needed to go. I'll take that. Remind me to get the gem on the way out. All those are solved. I need to find 4 more sanctum keys. No idea where they are. Is this worth it for 1 gem? I don't know. Am I gonna go get it no matter what? Yes. Yes, I am. Motherfucker. Okay, it's not worth it for the 1 gem. I'm gonna find myself 1 gem short and be like, is it 2? I'd be so mad if it's not. If it's just 1. Ugh. No, because I gotta go there, so that's 2 more. Yeah. Interesting that you have to reopen it every time. This is the only one that's like that. Look out here? What the fuck? I didn't look out here before. There's a whole ass castle over there. I think that matters. I think that matters. I think that's supposed to be kind of a red herring. That's a castle out there. There's castles in them there hills. Okay, we're back out front. I don't think I need to go down there. I don't think I need... Do I go look? Yeah, just go look. I go look. I might as well go look, right? This way I've got that knowledge. I know what happened. I know what it did. And we're gonna figure that out. Deathosh, if you're still around, I never did ask if there was a purpose to taking off the week of work, or if you were just like, just not about it this week. Either way, respect. Okay, so you are permanently opened. What can I do in here? Okay, it gives me access to the other side of the reservoir. That's still fair. Good for you, man. I applaud that. Yeah, and then this is closed up. But if I need, like, if I screwed this up, I guess I could come back here and manipulate it. Interesting. Okay. Oh. There we go. Getting stuck in a 3-inch hallway. I feel like there's a convoluted down here and then across the boat and then up into the thing and then back over and then down the fountain. Like, I feel like there's something that's going to be like a weird, I have to go around 100 different directions. So I don't know if you had heard the word, but bird is the word. I got a job and I start on Monday, which is really nice. And I am happy to tell you much more about it offline. Right, I lost my sledgehammer. I don't have the sledgehammer anymore. That's the problem. One of the problems. Yeah, so I, like, finally have employment. And I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. The first round interview on the day that it happened was at noon. And the second round interview was at 3. It was... I didn't dig in here because I got so... like, screw it! Yeah, they were very, very keen on getting me specifically in the door. Once they saw my history and background and everything. Which is great and feels nice that they wanted me. Ooh, do I do the pool? That opens up the area. Parlor gives me gems and runs me into a wall. Might be an attic. Thank you very much, man. It is an attic. Yeah, it's been a long 18 months. Lever handle. Okay. Don't really need... but a lever handle and a thing. Ooh, secret garden key. Oh, there's a bishop in the attic. But yeah, suffice to say, I am going to start doing whiskey tastings on stream. For my own edification, but because of the new job. Like, the job isn't them paying me to stream me tasting whiskey. However, I will need to know how to taste whiskey for the job. So I'm going to do that on stream. And if you would like to at some point, I'd be happy to invite you to do that with me. Because I asked your brother, and he ignored it. He probably didn't see it. I'm not gonna throw him actually under the bus like that. But, ooh, magnifying glass. Already got that one. This one is new though. The Eastern Region is Itaria Siena. Oh, Araja. Okay. And Araja. Araja I've already solved. But this would be great if I hadn't solved it yet. So, like, we definitely will be doing... that's one of the things people were like, yes, you should definitely get your Discord together, dumbass. So that I can, like, post, hey, this is what we're drinking this week, you know? But also, is that going to count? I don't know if that's going to count. Yeah, people will be like, yes, that would be something nice for the Discord to be like, hey, this is what we're drinking this week. Come on, like, you know, Thursday and drink along with us. Yada, yada, yada. I think I actually kind of want the locksmith. Believe it or not. But if you would like to be here on set, that's the specific invite that I'm giving to you. One coin. One coin. One coin. Hell yeah. Dope. I also intend, like, we'll probably, like, unless somebody that is coming to it is against the idea, like against being associated with or being in whatever, we'll smoke on camera too. We'll smoke on stream. Music room is pretty alright here. Car keys. Alright. Fine. Do I have a garage? I don't. So the car keys are totally useless to me. Take a drawing room, though. It's got a gem in it. Son of a bitch. Showroom's great, though, because I have a stake. Drafting studio. I needed this room so I can add a thing in here. Whenever you draw Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. That's pretty nice. This one's for you, Orange Bleak, because I feel like you were sad when I didn't pick the kennel last time. So Orange Bleak wanted the kennel, we got the kennel. Okay. East, middle, south, west. Did I take pictures of this? Drafting Strategy Volume 1. Do I have pictures of that? Does anybody know? No, my dumbass doesn't. Oh no, I do. Cool. I do actually have this one. Classic. Not even gonna lie. Classic. Ugh. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing on that one. It's a lot of Malort. For you to get used to the taste, that's a lot of Malort. Oh, hey. I mean, that's actually kind of great synergy here. Can I actually pet the dogs? Why can't I pet the dogs? Why is there a cat in the dog room? Hold on. Son of a bitch. C-A... Is that over 1? T? So is it E-T-T at the bottom? I think Maya can hear the puppies barking in there. Why can't I pet the... Oh, I can. Good job. Look at that. The dogs weren't getting close enough. That's all. We're just petting. Yes. No, that's perfect. Perfect game. I can't let them out, which is a shame. But I will take it. Road and rod. All the leads. Okay. Unfortunate that it went to a dead end there, but I couldn't not. Oh, there's a pawn in the drawing room. Do I know that? Master key isn't bad. Oh, son of a bitch. I shouldn't have done that. I should do... I have the secret garden key, but now I should do it. Son of a bitch. Master bedroom. +1 steps for each room in your house. Was there always a big bird in there? I don't remember there being a big bird in there. I don't want to go in there just yet. Do I already have a terrace? I don't have a terrace. I'm going to go den. Need to be able to go down here. Damn it. Queen is in the study. Do I have a study? Do I have a study? I don't have a fucking study. Son of a bitch. Do I risk it with an archive floor plan? Oh, you know what? I'll go office. It's fine. This lets me verify the king, too. Which is great. There it is. Yes. There it is. Yes. We're going to spread gold in the estate. This is the one. No, I know. I just wanted to put us through the dial-up, that's all. I know that I don't have a laboratory, and that I used this to get... Because I only have security up until now. Like a weight room. Oh no, I need to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I need to go get the silver spoon first. Now that I have a certified way through and back and everything. This is actually a very good thing. Silver spoon. If only I had enough also for the emerald bracelet. That would be neat. Could you imagine if I had the emerald bracelet and the master key? I'll take all the doors, thank you very much. I feel like I'm getting less dirt spots now, despite the fact that I should have more dirt spots today. +20 steps. Plus 60 steps. Amazing. Terrible. Courtyard, pretty great. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Fuck it. Just taking the archive one. Oh, and it's a bedroom. Hell yes. I have a nook. It's fine. Why doesn't it fit? Can that only go on the west end of the house? For real life? Ooh. What? You saw a hand, right? Whatever. Key. And some coins. I think there's something like inadvertently in that barrel. Okay. Okay, I've done green, pink, blue, pink, green, blue, pink, blue, green. Okay. We've done GBP. So all that's left is doing blues first. I don't know if that's actually a secret in this room, but like the fact that it's half cut off makes me feel like it is. You know? There was a pen that just dropped. It's fine. It's fine, fine, fine. Did I look in here? Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. Good night, Aurora. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I just need a study, right? Chapel, got it. Observatory, got it. Nook, got it. Pawn, for sure. Office. I just need a study. Let's get a study, folks. Why can I hear the kennel in the boiler room? How many do I have? 1, 2. I only have 2. I think I'm gonna burn through some gems here until I find a study. Let's go. Okay. I have all the steps in the world. Ooh, a gem. Look at that. Again, we're gonna study, check. Office, check. Pawn, plenty. Rook, nook. Observatory, knight. Treasure trove, knight. Bishop, chapel, and attic. Amazing. Just for good measure, we're going to go into the master bedroom on our way out to get the 40 steps that I am owed now. There's other shit on there that I should be able to look at. Damn it. Where? Oh, there's the key. Or not key, but... Have you been here this whole time? I don't remember you. Big ol' sword. Feels like that's relevant and important. Big ol' sword. Feels like it's relevant and important. Cannons. Is like, can I check anything? Alright. Like, yes, I'll take the moon pendant because you never know. This is one of those moments where it's like, I'm going to regret spending all of my money, isn't it? Instinct I had at the very beginning of the game that I got rid of, that I just remembered, might actually be meaningful. My God. Come on. Thank you. Where is my nook? It's right down here. Yes. Chapel was right here. Oh, is it on this side? There it is. I know I have an observatory right up there. Office is somewhere in there. Study. Choose your piece to receive a new power? The fuck? Now, here's the question. Are these permanent? This says castle, so I'm taking the rook. Oh. Interesting. Piety the bishop. Instead getting 30 the first time you enter the chapel each day with this power. What the fuck? What was that? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to like frame by frame the VOD for that. If I move the pawn, can I... Oh, I can't even... Well, hopefully, that's not permanent. And I'm done. There's no... Like, I guess I'll go up. Look at security. Man, it sometimes happens, and I don't know if it's a me problem or a controller problem or what. But you know how like fighting games will respond in like the release of the button press, right? Feels like that happens, and it's aggravating. I can actually do this. I can do this. There's been a handful of times where the button will press on like my release of the button. It could just be that I'm pressing weirdly, you know, but I don't have any other doorways to go through. Go through the foyer and down. Never did turn on the lights in here. Okay, archives are still there. We shall see what happens. I think the only west side door that I know of is in the greenhouse. I think. So, okay. I'm calling it a day. That was good. Forcing that was... right? Silly. Archaeological shopping center. Wouldn't you know it? Alright. Save and quit. Let's see who we're going to raid out to. Do we have any friends on right now? Hazel Azazel is on and is also playing Blueprints. So let's go see our friend Hazel Azazel. Hazel Azazel. Hazel Azazel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Especially, thank you. Come say hi to Hazel with me if you haven't left yet, because Hazel is really, really great. Yeah, especially for like an impromptu late night stream and everything. But thank you so much, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Oh, oh! Let me show you what I can do.